Hi Pisces, I'm Pam and welcome to your Psychic Tarot reading for September 2020. This month I'm using the Taramuka Tarot deck. And remember, these are general readings, and to get messages pertaining specifically for you, you would need a private reading. This recording is for Pisces Sun, Pisces Ascendant, and Pisces Moon. Please be sure to watch your rising sign and your moon sign, because some months they're going to resonate more for you than your sun sign will. And if you're born on the cusp of your sign, some months your psychic predictions and messages are coming to you from your cusp sign. I get many comments and private emails from people telling me that some months they find their messages are coming to them from their cusp sign, or every month they watch both signs. So you have to see if that's true for you as well. So all that being said, Pisces, now into your September 2020 Psychic Tarot reading. Wow, Pisces, you just are starting off with a bang. And I think you've had this card recently, in recent months. You have the Tower. So the Tower could be a fight, an argument, an end of a friendship, an end of a relationship. It can also be an end of an old paradigm, so a new paradigm can begin. It could be some kind of enlightenment or awakening. It could be a natural disaster, a flood, a fire, a lightning strike to some structure or your home. It could be the end of an old rulership, so a new rulership can begin. Wow, things are exploding left and right. Things are happening for you. Many different things. This isn't even just about one thing. You got things happening over here. You got things happening over there. You're going to be listening to people that are going to be arguing about what's right and what's wrong. There's going to be some kind of explosive discussion or arguments, and several people are involved, and I hear you're listening to it. I don't know if it's directed at you. It could be, but a lot of people talking about what's right, what's wrong. That's part of what's going on here. One of the things. You may even be saying that there could be some kind of shakeup where you're saying you're not doing something anymore. You could be leaving a love relationship. You could be leaving a job. You could be leaving a living situation. But there's something that Pisces are going to be. You could be getting fired. I don't really feel like it's that. I feel like if it's a job to do with a job, I feel like you'll quit. It's going to be different for all of you. And like I said, this is a few different areas for some of you Pisces. You're going to have this tremendous power and energy surge that goes through you, and you are going to be saying, I'm not doing this anymore. So you could be telling some people off. Again, like for some of you, this is like family arguments. For some of you, this is in a work situation. For some of you, it could be happening in both areas. You may even feel like somebody's getting too much in your business, nosing into your business too much and getting too involved. This could even be somebody just saying these things to you, but it could also be coming from people that are butting in on your Instagram account, your Facebook account, in other ways. They don't just necessarily have to be telling you to your face or nosing around asking questions. They may be like nosing around in your business in other ways. I do feel like you're mad. I do feel like you're the one that's going to be like reading some people the riot act. You're going to be telling some people off here. You have too much integrity, and too much integrity to stick with something that's not good for you. And if it's a love relationship, a marriage, or a love partnership of some sort, and you don't feel like it's in your highest good or best interests, you may be saying goodbye to that. It's going to be different for all of you. Next card you have, though, look at this, 10 of Cups, happily ever after. Happy home, happy life. Could be a happy marriage, good health, feeling great emotionally. Some great things could be happening in your life right now. Some of you are really seriously considering building a life with someone. So if you're single and or if you've recently gotten together with somebody or you've been dating them for a while, you may be saying, I think I want to build a life with this person. For some of you, you may be getting engaged, getting married, or at least you're thinking about that. Some of you are also going to get more involved in community life, community projects. If you go to a college or a university or some other type of school, you may start getting involved in different clubs, groups, organizations, or out in the world. Even if you're not in a school, you may be getting involved in civic clubs or organizations or things to do with your town or state. You're going to be very concerned and fixed on building a new life or building a life, and you're not going to have it if anybody is going to try to throw shade on you or the situation, or to belittle what you're doing or downgrade it or speak to you in a negative way about it or have any kind of negative commentary at you. You're not going to want to deal with that, which is why some of this might be happening for some of you Pisces in the Tower card. You may even start building up some kind of a website, a business, or a community, or getting in some kind of foundation of some sort that is helpful to people or a certain group of people. Some of you may even be putting a bid on a house or an apartment or some trying to get a new place. Some of you may be setting your sights on getting a new place. I feel for some of you Pisces, you may be challenging yourself to go farther than you ever did before in different areas of your life. It could be your love life, it could be your work life, it could be your community service life, it could be your own talents and skills. But whatever it is, I feel you're really striving for the gold. You're pushing yourself further than you ever have before. And you're going to find, like, really, even though this happens, you're going to find that your life is really starting to gel and things are starting to come together and fall into place for you. You're going to feel happy. You're going to feel good. You're going to feel like your life is really rolling along. And this is why I keep going back to this. You might be defending that. You might be defending your choices, defending your decisions. It could be for some of you. But that's what came up with the Ten of Cups card. So the next card you have in your reading is, which is crowning your reading, is the Knight of Pentacles. I'm sorry, this is the Page of Pentacles. Yes, Page of Pentacles. I had to make sure that was the page because they don't write it on these cards and I don't use these all the time. Page of Pentacles. This is an earth sign person. This is either Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo, sun, moon, or rising sign. It could be you, Pisces, if you have the rising sign or moon sign that is an earth sign, or if you have strong earth placements in your chart. Things are going to be done differently. Things are going to be organized differently. This could be happening at a business you own. It could be happening within your household. It could also be happening within a job or a place where you work. It feels more like in a work situation, but I get, it could even be like government mandated, because I get protocols and things that are going to have to be followed. So it could be coming from, big outside sources. It could be coming from higher ups in a company or business that you work for. You may be putting some concentration and focus on something you want to specialize in, or some kind of details. Maybe you were like, let's say you were a doctor of general medicine. And now you're like, you know what? I want to become a doctor that focuses on internal medicine, or, infectious diseases, or, pulmonary. You want to be a cardiologist. Like, obviously all of you aren't doctors. I'm using that as an example. Like, you may, in the field that you're in, or on a career path you're on, you may be starting to think that you want to drill down and get more specific or focused on a specific angle of what you're into and specialize. And you're going to have some promising and entertaining chances and opportunities that are going to come up around you in the fall, which for me is September, October, November, even though it goes into December. I feel like you're going to have a chance to network, a chance to get involved in any new clubs, groups, or organizations, a chance to showcase or highlight your knowledge or expertise or what you know how to do, and meet new people or people that can help you further what you're doing or offer you new positions or jobs or help mentor you or steer you in new or different directions. So this fall looks like it's really important for you in those areas, especially if you're thinking about expanding what you do for work or your career or specializing in something. Before we get to your next card, I'd like you to take a look at this. The next card you have in your reading, Pisces, is the Seven of Cups, and this is scattered energy, scattered thinking. Choose wisely from the illusions around you, scattered emotions. It can mean having difficulty in making a decision about something. It could be there's some kind of illusion going on around you. You may have a dream come true. You may feel like you have too much on your plate. You're going to be spending time thinking in September, what is the most important thing to me right now? What is the most important thing to me? Is it your job? Is it your love life? Is it specializing? Is it money? Is it your residence? Is it having new experiences? Is it getting rid of old things that have worn out for you? I don't know. It's going to be different for all of you. You may also start thinking, I have to stop wasting my time on things that aren't paying off for me. I hear you, Pisces, thinking that. You may feel like there's some people in your life that are rearing their ugly heads to you about trying to be manipulative or controlling to you about your life in some way. This could be a parent or parents. This could be interfering friends or siblings. It could even be higher ups at where you work. It could be a significant other. But if it's going to be in a way that's not going to look good to you. Like if you may feel like this person's trying to manipulate me and control me, or this person's only saying this or that because they're trying to get me to do, they want me to do this or that. So they're just trying to coerce me with their ways. That could rear its ugly head, and some of you, if it doesn't happen in September, I feel you're going to see it in October. And you're going to have to put a lot of effort, Pisces, into not falling into any old traps. So whatever old traps you had, what did you have? Old traps of gambling, smoking, drinking, drugs, or just behavior patterns where you fall into certain realms of certain things, like falling back into old patterns. Like you have to be careful. You don't want to go backwards. You're wanting to move forwards. So don't fall into any old traps. There's a lot of healing going on for you this month. And I do get this sense like it's almost like September feels like a rebirth month for you. Like you're trying to build your life anew. And having to really put things in a sense of order. You may feel like a lot of things are like out of balance or off kilter, and you have a lot of things you have to do and get in alignment and get things situated and organized and put together in an order that makes sense for you. You may have a lot of things to do. It could be at your work. Maybe they're giving you an extra workload and you're like, oh my God, I got to do this or that, and this, that. But it could also be your work life, your home life. I got to do this. So like you got a lot of things you got to get in order. You may feel a little overwhelmed by all that's going on and what you have to contend with and do in September. Now, the last card you have in your reading for September of 2020, Pisces, is the Two of Pentacles. And the Two of Pentacles is a card that symbolizes weighing your options, having to make a decision or a choice between two things. It could also be seeking balance. So you're weighing your options, seeking balance, having to make a choice here. And there's emotions tied up in this choice. You're going to be feeling like you're getting irritated with some people in September. And you're not the first sign that's gotten that. So people might be really getting on each other's nerves in September. I hate to say that. You're going to feel like you want to capitalize on the momentum of building up your finances. That's going to be of concern to you. You may even be in a position where you want to throw your hat in the ring for a job that's opening up where you work, or maybe not where you work, maybe somewhere else. But I get you like wanting to throw your hat in a ring about a particular job. And it could be in a place where you already work. You may also be really thinking about selling some stuff. You may be very concerned about your finances to the point where you're like, wow, I've wasted a lot of money on this or that, or I've spent a lot of money on this or that, and now I have all these big plans, or I want to move, or I want to make some big jumps and leaps, and now I wish I had more money in my bank account. So you may very, very well start selling some things that you have. It could be stocks, bonds, it could be items of like collections that you have or things of that nature. You may be having yard sales or estate sales or putting things online on online auctions. I'm going to tell you, Pisces, you may feel like you have to protect your ego in September. Like somebody may be trying to batter your ego around. Or they may be trying to, again, I get the same energy I did of a part of the Seven of Pentacles. There could be somebody that wants to manipulate you and control you. They may be using strong manipulating tactics by pushing your buttons, pulling different strings with you, that they have known to work for getting what they want from you in the past. If my camera's glitching and you're seeing that, I apologize. It's been doing this for a couple of days and we're in the shadow of Mars retrograde. I don't know what date, we might even be in it by the time you're watching this video, but it's making my camera glitch. So I truly apologize for that. You're going to feel like you can't let yourself be coerced, manipulated, or subjected to some kind of tactics that someone or a group of people have used in the past that manipulated you and made you feel insecure, less than, like you can't have that going on. You're going to be very fixated on how you're managing your life and having a lot of control over your decisions, what way your life is going. These are going to be strong themes for you. By next year, at this time, you're going to look back at September of 2020, and you're not going to believe how many huge, big leaps and jumps your life has taken from September of 2020 until September of 2021. Sorry, my camera glitched again. So let's look at the crystal I got for you. The gemstone from the Velvet Bag of Gems for September for Pisces is Unakite. So this would be the best gemstone for you to sleep with under your pillow, wear it in some manner, meditate with it on your chakras, keep it in your bra, carry it in your pocket. This is going to be a stone that's going to help bring a lot of balance into your life. It's going to be a stone that's going to help you be able to clearly see in front of you what your ideals are and help you reach those goals and ideals. Also, if your temper gets kicked up, anger, temper, it's going to help you like settle that, calm that anger or temperament down. So you may need that because don't forget, you have the Tower that starts. And not all of the Tower was negative for you, but there is going to be some like little bit of words go on. It's like my guides are saying like this is like a healing stone for Pisces. Maybe all signs, but they're talking about you right now. It's also a good transition stone because it helps you when you have to shift gears and transition from doing one thing to another, which actually sounds like it would be good to you, for you, because you had the Seven of Cups and your plate is going to be really full and you've got a lot of things you got to figure out and organize and get together. So this is going to help you with that. That makes a lot of sense to me for you. If you have any trouble with eating disorders, or if you find you have any digestive problems or upset stomach or any trouble with your digestion in any way, in September, this is going to be a good stone to calm your digestive issues. So I hope this reading was of help to you, and I hope it made sense. As always, thank you so much for watching. I do truly appreciate it. And please like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell when you do subscribe. That way you'll get notified when I upload my videos here to YouTube. And as I always say every month, if you would like to get more psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides channeled through me that you're not going to see here, you can get my special videos that I record for very specific topics that I have on my Vimeo on-demand pages, and I post the most recent links for the most recent videos I've recorded, every video I record, down below in the description box in the Show More section. These videos are also available on my website, www.theluckymermaid.com. Go to the Videos tab on my menu. There you can see all the video series I have recorded, what divination tools I used, what the topics are, how long the predictions go out for, and you see which sign you want under that heading. Click on that sign, and that link will take you directly to that video on Vimeo. So some of the most recent videos I've recorded, I'm just going to name a few. There's probably going to be about 5-6 links below, but I'll just name a few. The first one is, as always, every month, I do an expansion and a continuation of this reading with the crystal, where I look into my crystal and give you psychic predictions and messages to expand on the psychic tarot readings for each month. And this month, it's September of 2020. So if you would like to get for your specific zodiac sign or someone else that you love zodiac sign, you can get the psychic crystal readings for September. That link is below this video. Also, the most recent video, one of the most recent videos I've recorded for Vimeo is my past, present, and future psychic tarot readings using the Osha Zen Tarot deck, which is a very unique and specific and interesting deck. Those predictions go out 1 year. They were recorded in the middle of August, and they go out, really, some of the predictions went out until the end of 2021. So that link is below this video, and those recordings are for each sign of the zodiac. The other most recent video series link video I've recorded for Vimeo is my June 2020 Eclipse Effects Psychic Tarot and Crystal readings. The first half of the reading is about the lunar eclipse in Sagittarius, June 5th. And the second part of the reading is the solar eclipse in Cancer on June 21st. They're for each sign of the zodiac, and they are still in play. The effects of those eclipses last for 6 months. So we're in the thick of it right now of the effects of those two eclipses. As I said, there's many other links below. If you want to see what other series I've posted below, please check those links out or go to my website. If you would like to donate to this channel and help support the work I do here, you can click on the donation link below, which is connected to PayPal. And I want to say a big thank you to all of you who have been very generous and donated to my channel. I don't take it lightly. It means a lot. And thank you so much. It does truly help. If you would like to get more psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides channeled through me that you're not going to see here, you can also follow my social media pages at The Lucky Mermaid LLC, The Psychic Pastry Chef LLC, they're both on Facebook, and The Lucky Mermaid _ Pam Georgel on Instagram. I use many different divination tools, animal oracle cards, sacred geometry cards, angels and gods and goddesses cards, different angel cards, tarot cards, the crystal. You never know what I'm going to use over there, and you never know what my guides are going to say, and many people do find those messages resonate with them. Some people write me and say, is this for me? Does this message apply to me? I truly believe anybody that reads those messages are supposed to read them. So I would highly recommend checking them out. Many people find they resonate with them, and you may find they resonate with you. So I'd love to see you over there on my social media pages. So I hope you have absolutely fabulous energy to come to you this month of September of 2020. And know that I wish you many blessings and peace.